Alright gamers, so I am sitting in my car. I'm waiting for a potential garage sale to open. Now this is an interesting one. Somebody locally was posting ads, teasers kind of throughout the week. 4 or 5 separate ads, some with photos, some with not. Just claiming a huge video game sale this Sunday around noon. Hundreds of retro games, box systems, you know, collectors selling off of his games, which of course got my attention, and they finally updated it with an address late last night. So I'm here, I'm waiting, I'm early, about 30 minutes early, and I think there's a couple possible scenarios here. One, there will actually be a sale. I assume the prices, because it's a collector, will be a little bit crazy, but the other thing I'm suspecting is this is some sort of conspiracy, and this guy is an actual collector, and he's trying to gather all us fellow collectors in the area and just murder us all in one fell swoop, which I'm genuinely afraid of. I think that's a strong possibility. So we'll see. You know, if this never gets posted, I guess you'd have no way of knowing, but it's safe to assume that if the video's up, we made it out, a tragedy averted, and we might actually come home with some games. But here, I'll show you. They're not quite set up yet, but I believe I'm at the right place. There's some tables and stuff going on over there, so you can get kind of a sneak peek as to what's happening. So yeah, that red house over there, there's a table out. They just put that out, moved the car out of the driveway. Been here a few minutes. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it works out well.
Mega Man 5.
It's the first game I ever got.
Huh?
Alright, so as you can see, it was an actual video game garage sale. My paranoia about another collector taking out his competition in one swoop was unfounded. So, good for me. And it was a decent sale. The guy had a pretty good selection. I would say most of the stuff was not super uncommon. The things that were more uncommon or expensive, I'd say anything over the $40 to $50 range, was priced pretty much at eBay prices. And to be honest, for me at a sale, a garage sale, I'm not going to spend money on that because there's no guarantee in that, right? There's no store I can return it to. You know, there's no refund for that. So I kind of stayed away from that stuff, and to be honest, there wasn't that much of it. The NES stuff, he had a lot, but it was mostly commons. I didn't find a whole lot there. But let's jump into what I did get. It was still a worthwhile adventure. I spent a total of $105 for everything that I'm going to show you. We'll start off with the little stuff. So first off, I just got some loose NES manuals. I got the Black Bass, Gotcha, and Ninja Gaiden. So those were just kind of freebies he threw in. Got a couple Game Boy games, ones that I don't see too often. The first, Mega Man. Have not played a Game Boy Mega Man, so I'm curious to see how those hold up. Not played a Game Boy version of this series either. This is Castlevania Adventure for the Game Boy. One lone Super Nintendo game, and actually this was my introduction to this series. I never played it on the NES until later, but I rented this a few times when I was a kid. And that's Battletoads in Battle Maniacs. And this was the very first game I'd played, Battletoads game actually. I'm terrible at it, it's difficult. I think everyone knows that game's difficult. So I picked up a couple NES games I didn't have. First up is Ninja Gaiden 2. And then a harder to find game, it's in not the greatest condition, but I got a really good deal on it. And that is Joe and Mac. Really excited to have this one. I really like it on the Sega Genesis. I don't know how it holds up on the NES, but we will find out. One GameCube game. This is a game that I kind of regretted selling. I did have it a long time ago, and I love it. And that's Resident Evil. And this is the remake. And it's a great remake. Super happy to have that one. And then the last thing I picked up was a system that I've been after for a while. It's not that uncommon, it's just one that I've never picked up. And I don't really have much experience with. I played it once or twice as a kid, borrowing it from a friend. But that was about it. And I picked up the Sega Game Gear. And this came in like a really nice bundle. So what I got with the Game Gear, I got the official Sega Game Gear case. This thing is very nice. Also came with AC adapter, very important if you don't want to eat a bunch of batteries up. It came with a couple rechargeable batteries, who knows if they work anymore. That will also go along with that AC adapter. And then I got 12 games. I'll show you the ones that are better titles. We got Sonic the Hedgehog. To be honest, the Sonic the Hedgehog games aren't that great on this thing. They're passable for a handheld. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. NBA Jam. Really like this game on the Super Nintendo and Genesis. I'm curious to see how it holds up on the Game Gear. I don't have high hopes. We got Mortal Kombat. Echo the Dolphin. The Incredible Crash Test Dummies. And then Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck. And then I also got 4 or 5 other generic sports games that I'm not going to waste your time going through them individually. But then along with that, I also got this little bag full of the manuals for all the games, which I thought was just excellent. And I do have the plastic clamshells for all of these games from Game Gear also. So really cool. So for $105, by garage sale standards, that's not an amazing garage sale deal by any means, but it is a fair price from a collector who was just looking to unload some of his stuff. And I was more than happy to pick up a few of these items, especially to get the Game Gear into my collection. It's something I've been after for a while, and I've just not found the right deal. And I felt like today was the time to pull the trigger. So, as always, guys, that's all I've got this time. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time.